Why do I always get wet wearing this waterproof jacket? Hello, my name is Aaron, and today I'm going to tell you about W.L. Gore& Associates, the creation of Gore-Tex, what it takes for a material to be called waterproof, and provide you a visual demonstration of Gore-Tex at work. In 1958, W.L. Gore& Associates was created by William and his wife Genevieve Gore. What they originally started out doing was creating and designing insulation for different types of electrical cable. Now, they continued to do this up until approximately 1969. In 1969, William and Genevieve's son Bob Gore had been working with a material called Teflon, trying to create for the application of electrical insulation. What Bob had been doing was he was actually heating the Teflon, trying to get it to change certain physical characteristics. But in many failed attempts, Bob gave the material a frustrating yank and created the first ever waterproof and breathable laminate. Now that's a look at how Gore-Tex was created. Now let's look at how it exactly works. The question to be asked by Gore-Tex is, how can a material be both considered waterproof and breathable? Well, Gore-Tex actually contains many tiny pores in the material that are 20,000 times smaller than water or H2O. The pores being so tiny, they will not allow water to penetrate. It is physically impossible. However, the pores are still 700 times larger than water in its purest form and water molecule vapor, otherwise known as perspiration. So what this does is, with the H2O trying to come in, it cannot penetrate the material, but perspiration is still allowed to escape, and that's what makes the material both waterproof and breathable. That's a look at how Gore-Tex works, but now let's compare it to some other materials and take a look at what exactly it takes for something to be considered waterproof. For something to be considered waterproof, it has to be able to withstand 1,000 milliliters of water pressure over the surface area of the material, such as, say, a jacket. Now, most of these tests are done in controlled laboratories under direct pressure from water. It's not actually being worn and articulated in. But as long as they can withstand 1,000 milliliters of water pressure per, over the surface area of the material, is considered waterproof. But the problem is a lot of the manufacturers do not seam seal such as areas around the sleeves. So what happens is, around your sleeve area, whenever the stitching goes through to sew the material together, it leaves holes from the thread and the needle. Well, if this is not sealed, no matter if the material itself is waterproof, this right here will still leak. What Gore-Tex actually does is Gore-Tex can withstand 30,000 milliliters of water pressure over the surface of the material indefinitely, and they are still seamed everywhere that you take a look at them. Behind me here, I have a visual demonstration set up comparing three different products. In the red bucket right here, I have a hood off of a jacket, a waterproof jacket manufactured by the company North Face. In the blue bucket right here, I have a hood off of a jacket manufactured by the company Helly Hansen. And down here at the bottom in the green bucket, it's a hood, but it's attached with a jacket system off of a product manufactured by Gore-Tex themselves. Now, the reason that I could not take and pull the hood off of the Gore-Tex jacket is because everything in Gore-Tex is seam sealed to not allow any water to come in, so therefore nothing's removable off the product. Now, each one of these hoods right here has approximately 1/2 of a gallon of water in them, and it has been allowed to sit in here for 25 minutes. What I've done is, to compare it, I've taken and placed a paper towel underneath the hood here of the jacket, and then I'll be able to show you whenever I pull the hood out just how much water actually leaks through. This is the North Face jacket here. It's slightly damp, so it has allowed water to pass through it. You can see the difference in the color right here, and then the wet portion right here. That's from North Face. This one right here is from Helly Hansen. This is their waterproof material. As you can see, it is pretty well saturated in water. And this here is the napkin that came out from under the Gore-Tex product, which is dry as can be. Today I've talked about W.L. Gore & Associates, the creation of Gore-Tex, how Gore-Tex works, and showed you a comparison of Gore-Tex against other manufacturers. So the next time you go out to purchase a waterproof jacket, be sure to choose your material wisely.